Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's been a good minute. This channel is dedicated to the things that interest me. So it would be anything and basically everything. At this point, there is still no definite direction where this channel is going to go, but I'm just going to be talking, telling you stuff. And if some of you get inspired along the way, then that's a win. So, this is the first video of my second season of this channel. I didn't think that I would have a second season. I just thought that I would be doing this every month. But I needed to rest to be able to do a restart. I just wanted to see what a month rest would give me in terms of my content. But as always, it'll be a learning experience every step of the way. Let's start off this second season with what I did around 100 days ago. Hi, it's me. So around a year ago, a year or so ago, in the middle of the pandemic, my sister decided to get into fitness. And because of that, actually, she encouraged me to restart my fitness journey as well. That's why you've been seeing me post about last year's CrossFit Open, street parking, and stuff like that. I'll go into detail on a different video about street parking and template, so watch out for that. But for this video, I would like to talk about what my sister has done and that encouraged me to put up a video about this. Okay. So a few months into her fitness journey, she decided to pick up jump rope. And a lot of people actually here in the Philippines have gone into that. It's basically either they pick up biking or jump roping. My sister and her husband actually picked up both, but my sister was able to do really well in jump rope. So fast forward to around the first week of November when she posted the video. That was really impressive, coming from somebody who hasn't done any much exercise in the past, and to be where she is now with her jump rope, it is very impressive. And when she posted that video, one of her friends actually commented that I should get into jump roping. And for a while we were laughing about it. We were laughing at it. It got me thinking, what if I tried jump roping? Is it possible for an obese man like myself to pick up such a hobby that is taxing on the legs, on the knees, on the ankles, on the feet? And since I was thinking of putting a video on it, it should be something that I should complete. So from November 8th, I recorded myself every day for 100 days straight, no days off, of jump rope. And this is basically a reaction video. So for someone who was, I've done jump rope in the past, but I was a lot thinner, I was a lot lighter then. But now for somebody who's an obese person, a morbidly obese person, it is interesting to find out how far I'd go, if at all I would be able to complete 100 days. So I tried it. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. All I thought was, let's start off with 10 jumps a day and see where we go from there. So I started off with really 10 jumps a day, and even for 10 jumps for a morbidly obese person, that is really difficult. I don't know, for a lot of you, maybe some of you could do it, but for me it was difficult. Going on to my second week, there are days that I would go 14, 15 days, but the following day I would jump right back into 10. Going on to my third, I realized that I didn't have a plan laid out properly. So I decided on the third week the 24th day, I think, that I started to add 10 jumps a day every 7 days. So if my calculation is correct, by my 100th day, I would have done 120 jumps. And it's interesting. There are days wherein I would honestly dread doing my jump rope, because I would use that the period to do jump rope as my warm-up before I would do my actual workout with street parking. And there are times wherein the workout was actually easier than having to do jump rope, especially when it started to go to the 60, 17, 80 jumps mark. It wasn't easy. And to be honest, there were days when it was really difficult, especially for an obese man like myself. My Achilles would act up. So there would be like, I would say around 6 or 7 days in a total of 100 days wherein I only did one jump, just to be able to say that I still did at least one jump. That way I could go back to you guys and say that I did complete 100 days. Yeah, it's doable. Painful, tiring, yeah, but it's really doable. Towards the end of my 100-day challenge, I would actually string around 60 jumps straight. And I was surprised, because before I would be like, I'd do like 20, 30 straight, then I would purposely stop. And one time I said, yeah, let's see how far I can go before I would actually trip. And lo and behold, I was surprised that I was able to string 60 straight. On the 99th day, I did my last 120 jumps, because on the 100th day, my legs weren't really having it, and I finished my 100 days with 34 jumps on the last day. Yeah, it's an experience. It is not something that I admit that I would be able to do consistently every day. I would want to give myself a few days to rest, because yeah, it is not sustainable for an obese man. It's not sustainable to do jump ropes every single day. You have to give yourself time to rest. You have to give your feet time to rest. I would consider still having it as my warm-up, but I would still give myself rest days. So yeah, it was an experience. I loved it very much. Looking back now, I guess what I would have done was, at the beginning, was already laid down a plan, and probably would have ended up with more jumps in a day, or I would have even aimed to unlock a double under. But maybe that would be good for another 100-day challenge, whether it will be possible for an obese man to unlock double unders. We'll see. Oh, so on to the next video, I'll be discussing street parking and template. Template is the type of nutrition that I'm following right now that will help me lose weight. At this point, I am not aiming to lose a lot of weight really fast. I just want it to be consistent, slowly but surely and permanently. Catch you on the next video, guys. Bye.